What is up, everybody? Drix310, and I'm back to bring you some more WWE SuperCard. And if you can see in the screen, we do have a new People's Champion coming next week, and it is featuring Sting versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And it's pretty tough choosing who, but I am gonna go with Sting because I also like the Hollywood Hulk Hogan. But since Sting hasn't debuted in the WWE SuperCard, we might as well give him the chance here in this new People's Champion that they're bringing with the newly debut of the PCC Survivor cards. Are they Survivor cards, right? So I gotta wait sure and make sure on that. And so far as the stats, they do look good. And yes, they are Survivor. So far, Hulk Hogan does have more charisma. And okay, Hulk Hogan has more toughness, charisma, but Sting has more power and speed, it seems. So that does kind of make sense. So let's get on with the King of the Ring, and let's see if I did win the championship or not. But I did manage to get to the final. So this time, not getting to the final is not like the same thing because it's all about winning the championship now. But for now, winning second place is not bad because you get a legendary support. And yes, GG to Rock Life. He did beat me, but I think I could have won the second game, and I'll talk about it why in a minute. But yeah, the first game he did beat me fair and square. Second game, I was in the need of a charisma boost, which I couldn't get. But sadly, in the last match, it was toughness charisma. I could have won that match if I had the charisma boost, but sadly I didn't. And I wish I would have pulled the charisma boost instead of the speed boost because I was in the need of those two. But I got the speed boost and I just lost. But good game still. He is gonna win the two survivor cards, so he is gonna get some lucky rewards. But mine is not that bad. Second place is a very good reward. And you guys can tell I am gonna get a random survivor card and a random legendary support. So for survivor card, I'll take anything. I even take but I'll take a superstar. I don't really want another support for now. And as far as legendary support, I'll take anything but ladder. So let's get on to it. See what we get. Alright, I'm so hyped up for this one. And it is Batista. Which if they do still go by the same stats as the legendary tier, yeah, he would be somewhat weak. And he does kind of look like it, like he is gonna be somewhat weak because none of his stats reach over 700, and I don't think some of them do. And we get a Mr. Fuji. Oh, not bad. But it is plus 38 to speed deck. Oh, I like that. That's nice to see there. Get a Mr. Manager, Mr. Fuji. Alright, so you get another plus 38 to speed deck. Which I find that funny that I receive another one. So I think I am just gonna replace the manager and put in Mr. Fuji. And as far as exhibition, huh? Nah, something that wouldn't really work for me. So I'll just keep the same supports. And as far as the next King of the Ring goes, um, I am still gonna have to mess with this, see what I get, and hopefully it works on this new idea that I'm working in. But so far, let's get on training Batista. I am gonna put as my champion just because he has my first Survivor Wrestler card. And yes, I do get one Survivor finally because for some reason the Survivor supports don't count as Survivor cards. They count as supports. So yeah, if any of you have a survivor support and you get scared that it's a zero survivor, don't think it's a bug or glitch. It just counts as a support. As you guys can see, I still have the two survivor cards. So, and as far as board exhibition pools, it seems like it does go in order because at first I seem to pull more super rares, and then I seem to pull ultra rare, and then just yesterday I pulled an epic Ziggler. Which I was like, ooh, nice. So let's do train Batista. I do have some super rares trained up. We are gonna give him. He does need two, right? I'll feed him two. So let's feed him more with Ryback and Tyson Kidd. So that should get him 31. Those stats looks like they're the legendary PCC cards. Like if I would filter by none, you exactly be on top of those cards. Let's go back. I don't really want to scroll down and do all that. But I think it'll nah, I think scrolling down will make take much longer. So you see he is above Hulk Hogan. So it might work if I use this on the next People's Champion. But I'm most certainly gonna use three legendary pros just because it is gonna guarantee me to make me be in the survivor tier, and by playing a lot of People's Champion games, I would be lucky to pull I would be lucky to pull like at least two survivor cards in there because I see some people be putting like survivors like nothing, and I want to be one of those guys to pull a survivor card, especially if I pull another survivor Batista. That would be so sick. So goddamn, do these guys really need four super rares? So let's see how many super rares they need to be fully trained. All right, not even with four super rares fully trained. Wow, these things do need a lot to get feed up to full potential. It's insane. All right, so let's go to our comments real quick. Oh, I should have done the support and feed on my ladder, but just do it later. Let's go for the comments. It's a little bit of comments. So that would just get up to fully 43. And might as well feed them some on comments. So let's get all these guys. Let's train them up. So yeah, hopefully I can't wait for the next People's Champion next week. And the thing that I'm most looking forward is the rewards. Seeing if they're gonna add some survivor support or if they're gonna add some survivor cards. I think they're most likely gonna add both along with the People's Champion survivor card, which is Sting and Hulk Hogan at the top by ranks. So let's get on with some exhibition matches. Hopefully I do pull something good. So if my theory does go correct, in which you do pull a super rare, then an ultra rare, then an epic, because it seems like you pull a super rare, and then you pull another super rare, then an ultra rare, then a super rare, and then for some reason you get an ultra rare, then an epic. So it might be that I get a super rare again, an ultra rare, or I don't know, or I might just straight up hit a legendary card out of nowhere, or lucky enough a survivor, which will be even better. And I've seen a lot of people get lucky on putting another card that was the same as their freebie, and yeah, that's super luck because now that gives them the advantage in the King of the Ring. Because me having just one Batista won't do much just because he doesn't hit the legendary pro stats. So if I am gonna try to work a method where I'm gonna use that same thing, get the survivor level 0, but that's gonna come sooner or later. So let's get these two card picks. So we pull off Zack Ryder and a Tyson Kidd. So we should proceed. And so far for hitting Survivor Plus Plus might seem harder than I thought, just because I seen somebody with their team that had what's it called, PCC Pro Kane, not PCC Pro Kane. I'm sorry, Survivor Pro Kane, and basically it just went half far. Like it didn't even went to Survivor Plus Plus. And most people thought with the full team of 5 legendary pro, they would automatically hit the Survivor Plus Plus, and no, that wasn't the case. We all basically hit around Survivor Plus, almost like quarter of the bar. But I imagine those people like who have at least three or more PCC cards. I wonder how high would they be. So we are gonna lose this Divas match, and it is gonna end with the power toughness unless it ends up with a draw. But he does have an epic Triple H, which they ain't gonna do nothing. All right, we take the victory. We are gonna end this video until we hit the board reset. So we still got like at least 12 cards to go. All right, we pull an uncommon trash can and a Mark Henry. So that was pretty nice that I pulled the legendary Mr. Fuji there. I didn't really expect that because I totally forgot about those new supports that we had just received. So I was thinking I was gonna get the basics, not the basics, but the regulars like the chair, the trash cans. But the other ones are good. I just wish I had received the Lana one, which it gives plus something to power depending on the tier. So speed, charisma. I am gonna go with Rey Mysterio, and there was no need to use that boost. But next match it might not be a speed match. Oh, it is. I wish I could have saved that, and I still wouldn't need it because apparently Shawn Michaels is faster than Daniel Bryan, and Shawn Michaels is Daniel Bryan's trainer mentor. So we do pull Chris Jericho. I wish I could have pulled something better, but you know, goes how it goes. So I am gonna give one more match, and the board reset that ended up clearing itself earlier than I thought. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with one more match here. All right. So toughness, speed, it is gonna be tag team. I don't think I'm gonna use a boost just because they do gain a 50% bonus, and sometimes they tend to use the wrong tag team alignment. But right here they got it cleared up. They got it on the right track, and they do call it a support card. So hopefully it does go in my favor, and yes it does. So toughness, Yokozuna, Big Show, they're the ones that put most of the threat when it comes to toughness. So I'm pretty weak at mostly every stats except speed, but I'm kind of like balanced in a way whenever there's two stats used. But Hulk Hogan seems to be like a good toughness charisma kind of guy because he seems to be Shawn Michaels in it, and The Rock is as well a good power charisma kind of guy. So yeah, also things I gotta watch out whenever I'm using Shawn Michaels. And as far as AJ, I might switch up to Brie just because those plus 100 speed does give me that advantage of winning almost every diva of the speed matches because Brie is the strongest in the speed categories, and basically with the 100 plus 100 there was nothing that could really touch me unless they do have the same as I do. But I kind of thought it since the Survivor tier did already dropped. And, most people won't have the same cards. So I would be ending my video. T-Star is my champion, the animal. Let's look at the stats again. It's pretty nice. Batista Bomb, plus 55 to power and plus 55 to toughness. He is going to stay as my champ for quite a bit. Just because he is my first Survivor wrestler. And I see most people repping their Survivor champions. So I might as well do it the same. And hopefully you guys did enjoy this King of the Ring Survivor Rewards. And hopefully you guys do have fun. And I'll see you guys in the next one.